You're watching News 10 ABC at 9 a.m.
An unlikely love story set during the Cold War between a civil rights activist and artist, Pat Musick, and Apollo astronaut Jerry Carr. The documentary based on their life will premiere this weekend in Florida, but in studio with us right now is Pat Musick, one of the stars of this film. Thank you for joining us, Pat.
Thank you for the opportunity.
You know, I thought it was very interesting that we decided to do this on Election Day because you and your late husband, Jerry, came from such different places in your life. How did you come together all those years ago?
Well, actually, we met in church.
Really?
But there's a long history before the meeting. We were, it turned out, born not in the same exact time frame. I'm a few years older than he was. But the same conditions in our country. It was post-Depression families, and they both lived in the Midwest, moved to California for better opportunities, ended up in the same town. So wow. Jerry and I went to the same high school, sang in the same church choir, and had the same beach haunts for our recreation. Our lives had a very similar base, although they diverged in terms of the interests that we had professionally.
Now, you were an artist for a very long time. You still are. Your artwork has been seen in permanent collections in over 50 museums. You also have your PhD from Cornell University. Tell us a little bit about your art style.
I started out in a very traditional form. I was trained at the University of Southern California by a European painter, so it was very realistic. And over the years, and there were many of them, it slowly evolved into an impressionistic and then an abstract form. The mature what I call the mature career, which began around 1999, it was very definitely abstract. It was derived from the environment. My media were rock and wood and grasses and paper, things derived from nature. And evolved from a growing interest I had in the environment and preserving our planet.
And as you bring up the word planet, I hate to interrupt you,
no.
But this is your connection. And I heard this in the documentary. You're looking up at the skies, and you have some kind of powerful connection to your late husband, Jerry Carr. He was U.S. Navy, Marine Corps, but he was also one of the 19 astronauts chosen by NASA. He was on the crew for Apollo 8, Apollo 12. He spent 84 days in orbit. What did you think when you first met him?
I liked him.
That was enough.
Jerry was just an ordinary guy, and he projected that immediately. He made you very comfortable, and he did not carry his hero image around, and so I liked him.
And now your love story will be immortalized in this documentary to watch forever. It took 6 years to make. This weekend is going to be the premiere at the Fort Lauderdale International Film Festival. Congratulations, Pat, and thank you for having us and being here today with us,
Well, thank you. It's my pleasure.
It's 9:55 right now. We'll be right back with one last look at that forecast with meteorologist Jill Sweat. Thank you again.